Hi everybody, it's me again, Bonkai922 One Piece review. Found out some news about the J Room. Not gonna say it here, but it's good news. So let's leave it at that. Okay, a lot of shit to talk about this chapter, and also I'm gonna do the live stream later tonight, right around 10 p.m., 11 p.m. to go in on the fall lineup. Now, this chapter of One Piece. This gets a really high rating for me. Um, I would say I would say 5 out of 5. Huh? For like majority of the chapter. The best part of this chapter has to be the ending, towards the end. Now, um, the thing about um, the beginning, really, there wasn't much. There was just a lot of chaos going on and everything. But the thing that made me look like I was like, whoa, was when Doflamingo, he was basically telling Law about this fruit. This fruit that, frankly, yo, it should not even be allowed to exist. I'm dead serious when I mean that. It really should not be allowed to exist. So, you know. And, let's be perfectly honest. Doflamingo is too powerful. I'm dead serious when I say that. Because he's just owning them. Literally. And yet, he still wants this fruit that he explains to Law. It's just ridiculous. And the conversation between Law in this chapter and Doflamingo answered a few things. Apparently, um, the CP0, which was mobilized in the morning, apparently they talk about that. Um, he's just saying why there's a former like him mobilized CP0, and basically he's part of the inner circles, Doflamingo, of the Holy City. And he goes in details with Law about this and everything. My thoughts on this was very informative. Um, and he goes into details about this devil fruit called the OP no Mi. And the way you say it, it's like it's OPE. So it's like it's OP, like overpowering. But this fruit, because that's what I'm going to talk about in this review, the fruit and what it does. This fruit, logistically, should not be allowed to exist because it's too ridiculous. The best way to describe it, because he goes to details, Doflamingo, he's explaining it. He's basically saying that I'll be able to use the treasures of the Holy City and hold the reins of the entire world. Of your that day, such is the power you hold. The ability to transplant even personalities. One last thing, are you aware, this is what he's explaining to Law, that if wielded by someone with true brilliance, the Opi no Mi has the power to fill one of humanity's oldest dreams. Those who call it the ultimate devil fruit are not few. Yes, I am well aware. None of that interests me. However, the pinnacle technique of this fruit, as Law tells him, is the ability to grant eternal life, ageless surgery. Which this is basically he's explaining to him. This is Law's, but doing so will cause the user to forfeit his own life. So he explained that that's the story behind it. Now, here's the thing. That is way too much. It's like it is, and I'm trying to figure this out if this was the fruit that Law has, or if it is. I think it is, but then basically they go into details, and Doflamingo saying how, you know, about how he bit the hand that loved and cared for you, and that's when we eventually get into the flashback. Yes, this coincides into Law's Doflamingo's mega ass flashback. Now, he basically, and before the flashback, Law's going in. He's going to fight Doflamingo. He's saying he's going to destroy him by the power. I'll use the power you gave me to eliminate your whole crew. So, the flashback starts off pretty interestingly. I really like it. You get to see Diamante, Dribble, as really young. You get to see Baby Five and Buffalo, really young. And Law, as a child, let me just say it right now. Man, was this guy twisted. Law as a child is very twisted. He wants to kill everyone. Really impressed me. Now, we get to see Korra-san. That's who Korra is. That's who Korra was when he was earlier in this arc, and so Korra is Korra-san. So that explains a lot of things. But then basically, my thoughts on this flashback is, this is going to explain a lot of things about Law. And it's going to explain why he diverged from Doflamingo. What made it? What was so special about Korra-san? And, I like his character, Korra-san, because he's always clumsy and shit, and he'd be, like, falling off roofs and shit, and he'd be drinking tea, and it just, it's just funny. It's just hilarious. So, and then basically towards the end of the chapter, my thoughts on that, he throws Law on the out the window, and unfortunately he says that One Piece will be on hiatus next week, which pisses me off. We get to see Korra-san. Now, Korra-san, he's got that kind of weird look. I like it though. He's got like, I don't know if that's lipstick or eyeliner on him, but he's got that kind of look. And he's a family executive. And it says Korra-san's on fire and everything, violent and clumsily. Who exactly was Korra-san? Now, the most important thing that I thought about this reveal of Korra-san, this is just me, was his appearance. Because really think about this. Korra-san has the same kind of thing on his, that feather, outfit that Doflamingo wears. He's got the same one, but it's black. So, in some ways, you could state that Korra-san is the opposite of Doflamingo. I mean, he is Doflamingo's younger brother and everything, but I feel like he might be like the complete opposite of Doflamingo in some odd, weird way. Now, where this leads to, now unfortunately we're not getting a chapter next week, god damn it. I hate that shit. But in 2 weeks, I will try to wait for this. But this flashback is very important, I feel. It is very important to going in and finding out exactly the whole thing with Law, the whole thing with Korra-san, Doflamingo, everything will be mixed in this situation, and we'll finally find out the nitty-gritty of it. Now, I don't know if this is going to result, what this flashback is going to result. It might result in, Doflamingo's death, which is unlikely, or Law's, but we'll see as it goes along. But I like this flashback. I like what they're setting up. Hopefully in 2 weeks, We gotta wait for this shit, but I like it. I really do. You know. In fact, I think it was what, Nezuma. Oh man, Nezuma. He was going off saying that they have to do this right because he say. I remember one time, like a couple of months ago, he wrote something to me, messaged me on Facebook, and he said, yeah, he might drop One Piece if the flashback didn't really do good. But I feel that this flashback will come through. It will be good, and we can all look forward to it. So, take it or leave it. But Bonkai 922, I'll see you guys later. That fruit though, holy shit. Grant eternal life, but then you die. Too OP. Too OP. I'll see you guys later. Peace.